Hi, this is Kim with Scholarly Pursuits, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am in Canton, Ohio, and what you see now is the William McKinley Presidential Memorial. To the left of it is a museum and a library as well. So as we drive up here, I'll just tell you a little bit about my visit. Now, first, I'm gonna tell you the truth, you guys, in Canton for sure. I was a little nervous. Usually when I travel somewhere, I check out TripAdvisor, I Google what's to do and see in that particular location. This location is about 45 minutes to an hour outside of Cleveland. It's near Akron, Ohio. But I wasn't interested in those places. I'd been there, enjoyed my time there. I was here and I wanted to know what there was to see and do in Canton. I like to explore where I am. I mean, it's great if you could travel overseas to Paris and London. I've been to those places, but often we're right here at home or within an hour or two of home. There's so many wonderful places. Look at these stairs, you guys. So that's kind of been my mission the last year, to explore local. So I'm in Canton. Now the problem, there was a challenge. I wasn't available till after 5 o'clock, the times that I was there, during the week that I was there. So I was nervous because I Googled everything closed between 3 or 4 or 5 p.m. I wasn't available till after 5. What was I going to do? At first I was like, I'm not going to be able to get any video footage. But you guys came through Canton. There is lots to see and do in Canton. So if you get the chance to travel to Canton, Ohio, and I plan to go back actually, you will find something that interests you there. So we'll walk around, we'll continue to walk around the tomb, this memorial to the 25th President William McKinley, and continue on with our journey. There's a Canton Garden Center, the First Lady's Presidential Library, there's the Canton Car Museum, there's the Ferrero Fannie Mae Chocolate, where you can sample their chocolates and also take a tour. Just a lot of things to do, but at first glance I was like, this is the first place I've been where I'm absolutely not going to be able to get any video footage. So I'm just walking around, and of course I like to take you with me when I do this. I'm walking around the top of the memorial. I'm going to walk to the back there. There's a cemetery, I believe. I'm not sure what the significance of the cemetery is. It is accessible if you need accommodation, like for wheelchairs or something like that. There is the ability to access these properties. They have an elevator and things like that. But the view from here was beautiful. As you can see, the leaves are starting to change, and some of the, we're heading into fall a little bit. I just so hate to say that this is during August that I'm here, towards the end of August, and I'm just walking along. One of the things about this place that's amazing though is people exercise here. I can't tell you the number of people that were running and walking up these steps, and families, all ages, and looked like there were exercise groups together, kind of traversing these steps. But they run up and down the steps, they jog. It was a beautiful day. I saw kids. I saw this man. He looked like he had plastic around his waist. I don't know if he was some sort of weightlifter or something like that, but he was kind of shadow boxing and running up and down the steps. I saw kids running around. This is just a beautiful place. They had signs saying that you could donate, especially the walkers and the runners, the people that are using it for exercise, that they're encouraging you to donate to kind of keep these National Historic Sites up as well. So we're just walking along the memorial. It's open, I'm assuming 24 hours a day. So, 7 days a week. So, if you're limited on what you can see and do, stop through there, take a quick trip or take some time to view the sites. So we're just going to continue to walk along the memorial, and I'll pick you back up in just a few minutes. So let's talk about Canton, the city itself. It's a smaller city in Northeast Ohio. It is, like I said, about 60 miles south of Cleveland. There are about 70,000 people that live here. It's a very drivable, easy to get around. That's one of the things when I travel, I kind of like can you merge onto the roads? Is it high traffic? The people were really friendly. There were lots of places to eat. I did mention grills, and that's one of the things I thought was kind of interesting about Kent. When I was looking for places to eat, it seemed like I saw lots of grills. There's the Black Rock Bar and Grill. There's a Chili's Grill and Bar. We ate at the Conestoga Grill, which was great. I like grills because they have the kind of food I like, basically. Shaker's Bar and Grill, the Bowery Grill, Kicker's All-Star Grills. I like to kind of eat local places that, not necessarily that are changed to get the flavor of where I am. But it's a beautiful city, not real expensive. Parking, I parked downtown. It was after 5, so I didn't have to pay to park, which is huge, because that's kind of one of my pet peeves. But it's a nice place to visit. There was another place that someone recommended to me that was nearby, and it was called the Hartville Kitchen, and I think it's a like Amish community, or where they have a flea market. I didn't get a chance to go visit, but the marketplace and flea market are family owned, and good food there. So if you get a chance, head out to the Hartville market and flea market and the kitchen, Hartville Kitchen, for some good food. William McKinley, he was a Republican. He was a lawyer. He settled in Canton, Ohio, where he practiced law, and he married Ida Saxton in 1876, and they had a daughter, and he served in the Union Army. And now I'm just continuing to walk towards the actual museum, and I'll continue on to the parking lot after I visit the outside of the museum. And if you get a chance during visiting hours, I encourage you to visit the museum. Now, the cost for the museum was $13 for adults, and as you know, the costs go down for children, and there's some other discounts that you might be eligible for. But this is the McKinley Presidential Library Museum right here in Ohio, and I just think it's noteworthy to say that this is in Canton. Now, most people probably know Canton for the Football Hall of Fame, and I have been to the Football Hall of Fame before. I took my son, and the most impressive part of that was, those Super Bowl rings are so big. They had this display. I'll never forget this. It was a few years back. They had this display of Super Bowl rings, and the size of those rings were huge. And I guess that speaks to my football knowledge, that's what my takeaway from the Football Hall of Fame was. But they built it up, and it's a whole complex now. So if you get a chance, visit the Football Hall of Fame. I think that's what Canton is most known for. I had been there before, so I didn't visit this time. But yeah, Canton football, it's a big thing. Now we're in downtown Canton. There's some other things to do that I didn't get to do that I would love to do when I come back. I love old churches. There was a church called St. Peter's Church. I love churches in the stained glass window just to visit and pray. We're in downtown Canton now. I'm showing you. My son and his girlfriend, Amani, we ate at the Conestoga Grill. And this is the inside of the grill. The food was exceptional. Amani got some Italian food there, pasta. Brandon got a hamburger, fries, and I got this flank salad that was to die for. And they served it with french fries, which I thought was interesting. But you know what? One thing I think a takeaway about Canton is they should be known for grills. This is the candy store that I visited for our own Fannie Mae candy store. And you can take a tour. I didn't take a tour. I did bring back some candy for, of course, my mom. But, and I ate my share. But the tour ends at 4, so the tour is free. And the clerk at the store told me that they get so many bus tours that come through there, and one was coming in as I was leaving, and all these people got off the bus, and it's part of their trip. So it was fun to see the people come in and get free candy as a part of this tour group. But Fannie Mae, the Ferrero chocolate, it's worth it to go to the free tour as well as to buy some candy. Now, one of the places I went for dessert was the Milk and Honey Ice Cream Restaurant. It's like an ice cream shop, candy shop, and it's kind of gives you that old-fashioned flavor of what a ice cream shop would be. See, we're here getting some ice cream. I got chocolate ice cream. I'm not sure what they got because Brandon and Lonnie went with me. I did not buy any candy, but look at the old-fashioned signs there. I got chocolate ice cream with some pecans. I forget how much it cost, but it wasn't expensive. It just was a neat way to end dinner with some dessert at the ice cream shop. And you'll see some more candy here, and we enjoyed our visit. Thank you so much for watching. This is Kim with Scholarly Pursuits.